Well, hello and welcome back. Let's just continue sorting out more books here. So last time I cleared off the landing here, starting work down there, but I want to start clearing off the mezzanine up here. So let's start grabbing a whole bunch of books here and see what we've got going here. The Abyss of Tarot, Book of Symbols and Intuition, that is on divination again. Let's go remember where I put everything. Here we go. Volume 9 goes right here. Secret Rituals for Domination, Volume 1, Necromancy. I'm pretty sure I had this over here. So it goes right there. The Dark Berserker and the Great Sword definitely is Warrior. So, all the way back up to 2B? A. Okay, Dark Berserker, Warrior's Creed, Sword Saint. Here we go. Volume 2, nice. Research Adventure Party Tactics Series, Volume 10. I think that might be management. And nope. That's not that one. Not that one. Not that one. Okay. So it's in here. See if that's the case. Yes, it was. Introduction to Life Magic. Well, got two more over there, so we go back to 2C for this. Just a quick jaunt all the way over to the other side, and this is Volume 1, so it goes right there. World Encyclopedia of Dragons, Volume 4. Well, that is definitely Monsterology back down in 1A. Dragons, World Encyclopedia of Dragons. Where did I place it? Here we go. Volume 4 goes right here. Book of Spells, Forest Creation. Expert, Volume 3. Well, 1M with the rest of them over here and one space in between. Perfect. Books of Alchemy, Practical Guide to Potion Crafting, Volume 5. I got some here, so we should just be able to place that right there. Fundamentals of Holy Power and Undead Annihilation. It's right here. This is Volume 2, so it goes right there. Where Illusion Ends and Reality Begins, Volume 3. Have I placed any of these in before? Grand Compendium, Illusory Sovereign Art. Here we go. Right there. Okay. Perfect. Yeah, let's not worry about any of that. Let's continue on clearing out the right side at least first, see how far we can get. History of Demonic Financial Hegemony. Is that over here? I think it is. Yeah. 2G or something. Or F? 2G, yeah. Okay, market system, currency in the systems, wage structures. Okay, Volume 3. Conflict Protocols for Guilds, Volume 6. Yeah, back on management. At 2F. Going from one side to the other. So Conflict Protocols for Guilds, Volume 6 goes right here. Broom Handling Techniques, the Art of Aerial Travel, Volume 2 is definitely Household Magic. At 2C. Going back and forth here. Have I placed one of these down before? Don't think so. Let's place it there. No, I haven't. Compendium of Necromancy, the Art of Management and Maintenance, Volume 8. Easily dealt with. Back down to 1D here for this compendium for Necromancy. Command the Army of the Dead, Practical Necromancy, Rituals Colony Command the Dead. Okay, so we haven't got any of this place in yet, so that should be right here. Ritual Design Guidelines for Practicing Necromancer. No, that's Rituals of Calling and Commanding Dead. Here we go. That's Volume 4 right here. Art is Sublime because it has no answer, Volume 5. Easily done. We run all the way up here and go to art. Is this it right here? Yeah. So right there. A Diary with a Change in the State of the Mind Reading Girl. Well, that is psychology. Sealed by the redness, but also no, this goes here. I haven't got any more of that. Cool. So you go right there. Mind Repairs, Practical Everyday Magic. Household Magic, we've already got one of them in here. Volume 6 goes one between. Romance Novels, Lies More Beautiful Than Truth, Volume 1. I think this is a 10-part series. Nope, it's a 3-parter. Okay, let's put that up there. Voices of Oracle, Revelations of the Chosen Listener. Well, that tells me that that is right below me at 1B. For Divination. Ah, right here. Volume 8, right there. Cool. So, let's see the next lot here. I'm not reading any until I've got the full 10. Book of Arcane Bows and Magic Confused Arrows. This is volume 10, so that goes at the end there. Yeah, definitely was 2B for that. Foundations, Transformation, Object Alteration, Reassembly. Is this... Correlation, Transformation... Is this Transfiguration or is this... Ah, here we go. It is Transfiguration, so that goes right there. Prospero Code. It was definitely Mystery Fiction, so that is 1M? Or is it 2M? No, it's 2M. Yeah, 2M. Prospero Code is a 10-book series. Goes there. Oh, more Everyday Magic with a complete guide to Everyday Magic, Simple Life Enchantments, Volume 9. That's 1,000 easy spell use. Ah, right here. No. Yes, no, it is this one. So that goes right there. Romance Novel with Chicken and the Cat, Volume 3. Sounds like a 3-parter. Can't see how you make 10 parts out of a chicken and cat romance novel. Yeah, it is. Grand Encyclopedia of Magical Artifacts, Volume 10. Well, that goes down there to 1G. For Artifice. And other items and whatnot. And Enchanting, I think this is. Artifice Enchanting. It's Volume 10 right here. Book of Summoning and Contracts, Volume 4. Do we have that? Ah, Volume 6 right here. Just missing one for all the even ones. Magical Items Workshop Series, Volume 10. Goes right here. Apocalypse of the Heavens, Omens and Warnings. It's more Divination. Just checking. Oracles, Shepherd's Tarot, Voices of Oracles, Yu's Journal. Prophecy of the King of Terror, Feng Shui, Prophecy of the Three Witches, Book Constellations, Prophecy of Angelic Self-Writings. Okay, Volume 6 goes here. Book of Spells, Matter Creation, Master, Volume 4. Okay, this doesn't seem like it'd be a very big one, so right here. There we go. Back for the next lot. Another 10 books to do. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Compendium of Sacred Purification Magic, Volume 3. Well, Sacred Magic, so that is 1N? L? Yep. Volume 3, so that goes right here. Books of Alchemy, The Laws and Taboos of Chimera Synthesis. Volume 2 goes right there. Transition and Evolutionary History of Magic, so that needs to go to 2N, which is quite a long way to go. Yeah, I know I had some more Holy Magic stuff, but Mouse's scroll wheel doesn't work nicely. So just what it is. Okay, there we go. That's Volume 1, so it goes right here. And I need to go back down there to place it on that shelf. And then, yeah, we've got Magical Art, which needs to go over there. I'm not going to attempt it. I'm fine with walking back and forth. It's nice and calming and easily dealt with. Polygama, I think that was over here. Volume 9. Magical Art is 2E. For the art section, all the way over to Magical Art, Volume 3, right there. Theory of Transfiguration of the introduction to so that is Transfiguration, of course, as it's in the title, and that is 1F. Inanimate transfiguration to theory of transfiguration. This is where it goes. Cursed workplaces of magicless worlds. Wow, that's been very unlucky. But this needs to go to other world of 2.0. Yeah. Without any of the minor magics, this is a long time just walking back and forth. Cursed Workplace of Magicless World, Volume 4, right here. Advanced Curse Analysis, well, that is 1C. Multiple Structures and Dissolution Process, Volume 1. Easily dealt with. This is a 10-part series. This might be. Doesn't go there. Doesn't go. Forgotten Plagues and the Dispels. Okay. It's a 3-parter. Minor Repairs and Everyday Magic, as you can probably tell, is 2C. It's volume 4, so this is definitely a 10-part series here. Dun, 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 right there. Books of Alchemy, Potion Safety and Storage Manual, volume 7 is back over to 2N. No, 1N, not 2N. So on the first floor, Alchemy, and we can already see 2 more parts that we've already done. So this is volume 7, we need to skip one right here. Perfect. Let's get the next lot. We'll just see how far we get down here. Okay, how many? 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Complete Summoning Grimoire, volume 1. All the way back over to Summoning down here. Complete Summoning Grimoire. Nope. 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 Okay, volume 1, you go there. Magic to mute a specific person's voice. That is interesting. One person must have really annoyed another person for that wizard to come up with a magic to specifically mute their voice. Sounds like everyday magic though. Crystal Tome, Practical Scrying, and Clairvoyance is definitely divination of, or the divination shelf of 1B. Crystal Tome seeds, Vista, Animal Oracles, Books, Constellations, Feng Shui, Prophecy of the Event, Crystal Tome. So volume 7 goes right there. Theory of Everything, Grasping Beautiful Theory Through Equations. Sounds like it's mathematics. So we need to go to 2D here. And this is volume 2, so it goes right there. Stealth Techniques, Concealment Among Nearby Objects, volume 6. Well, stealth magic is 1/8. Yeah, 1/8. Nearby objects, right here. Otherworld demanding fresh graduates with 10 years of experience, volume 2. Well, as you can tell from the fact that the other world's in there, we gotta go for otherworldly, which is 2-0. 2-0 again, not 0. It's not 20, it's 2-0. 10 years experience. Put it right here. Ultimate Choice, Curry Flavor Poop or Poop Flavor Curry. Psychology yet again. And this is volume 7 right there. Very interesting. Detective Reaper volume 10. Mystery, so it goes there. Musical Saint, a great figure who brought music to the masses, is Bard and Music down here. And might also have another one. If that's the case, then hey, Sandy. Down here, okay, right there. 3 seconds offers magic for last minute commuters. Nah, it wasn't Bard or Music, it was Every Day, and we do have one, so this is volume 3, so it goes right there. Perfect. I'll just keep working on that side, which is probably technically the left side, not the right side of the mezzanine. Okay. Magical Supply Chain Management, volume 6. Defi Management, none of those. Looking at the spine to see if we've got any. Here we go. Volume 6 goes right there. Grand Compendium of Healing Magic, volume 2. Well, that is all the way down there. 1K. Yeah. For whole. No, Healing magic. Holy magic is 1L. Grand Compendium. I had that up here, didn't I? Nope. 4 principles. Wait a minute. Introduction to healing. Healing magic with reclamation mind. Fundamentals of healing. Mana control. Advanced theory. Spells for curing poisons. 4 principles of healers. Ethics. Ah, here it is. Volume 2 goes right there. Compendium of dungeon resources. Well, that is 2P for dungeons. Which means I've got to go all the way up yet again. Very calming. The music's good. Well, fundamentals of dungeon architecture, bestiary components. Oh, this is volume 9, so this is definitely going here. It's not 5 over. If it's 5, it'll be going over there, but it's 10 book series that goes over there. System and precedence of the Arcane Court volume 6 is jurisprudence. Ah, here we go. Right there. Labor says, even with magic, overtime never ends. Well, this is one over here, 2H. Volume 6. Right there. Books of Arcane Bow, Magic Infused Arrows, volume 7. Where did I have that? Wait, no, that was down here on the bottom shelf. Okay, no, just one shelf up. So 6, 7. Books of Spells, Forest Creation Expert Volume 1. We gotta take this all the way back down to 1M. With the other one that I placed in earlier. What's Volume 1? I put that in the wrong spot. Wait, no, that is in the correct spot. This is in the wrong spot. So volume 3 goes here. Volume 1 goes there. Okay. Good thing I noticed that. Beatification and Thresholds of Madness. That is more Transfiguration. Okay, here we go. Volume 8, right there. Introduction to Inanimate Transfiguration. I had this over here. This is volume 1. Mystery Fiction Judgment of the Spectral Tribunal, volume 1. That, I don't know if that's a 5 or a 10 book series. Either way, it needs to go to 2M. Okay, Detective Files, Mystery Fiction Prospero Code. Ah, here we go. There's a 5 book series. Let's make sure. Was it a 5 book series? Yeah, that's in the right correct spot. Okay. Continue on to the next section. Let's double check. Do I get everything over here? Yes. We can continue down this way with this small pile right there. Oh, back with psychology over here. With more of the ultimate choice of Curry Fair, Pit Fair Curry. It's amazing how they've got a whole 10 book series out of this one there. Gourmet Expeditions in Dungeon. Now that is the reference. Okay, let's see here. Is this a 5-part series? We've got Management and Administration of Magical Institutions, Volume 2. Oh, I just passed it. Administration of Magical Institutions. Tactical Command, High Ranking. Okay, here we go. Volume 2. Curious Life in a World Without Magic, Volume 8. Yet more Otherworld. Call the Man Dark Engine. Ah, right, next. That one. Severin Seal, Lost Rites of Curse Breaking, Volume 5. Well, back to 1C for Curses. Oh, and we also have Volume 8 as well. Looks like it. Volume 5, Volume 8. Magic and Arcane Resource Valuations is Economics, which is 2 whatever. 2G. Magic and Arcane. This one. Times Alchemy Great Compendium of Synthesis Recipes. Yeah, that is all the way back down to 1N. Is this a 10 or a 5-part? I think this might have been a 5-part. Oh, let's just check if it's a 10. Nope, it's a 5-part. Yeah, we haven't put that in yet. Perfect. Ecological Pyramid of Monsters Volume 10 is Monsterology as yet again. Probably had some of these already in place. Pictorial Guide, Patterns, Field Guide. Here's Beast, World of Encyclopedia of Dragons, done. Okay, here we go. Volume 10, go on the bottom shelf here. And Books of Alchemy, Ultimate Secret of the Philosopher's Stone, Volume 3. I can understand how this would be a 10-part series and trying to explain the ultimate secret of the Philosopher's Stone. If you haven't gotten in yet, it's good. Okay. Back up and clicking a few more books. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Constitution of the Kingdom, Volume 4. Is that jurisprudence? That sounds like it might be jurisprudence. Volume 4, so that would have to be down here if it is the case. Yes, it is. Process subdividing brain fragments into works is more art. We've already got some of it here. Romance novel Packed Beneath the Stars, Volume 2. That's a 10-parter because we can see more of it up here, so let's throw you in place. Drawing moving characters beginning level, Volume 2. Yet more art. See here, it's fairly unique. We haven't got any of that in, so we'll just place that right here. Interspecies Communications, Volume 5. Management. Walk all the way down and around to it. Here. We've got any of this in. Nope, nope. Management, Tactical Command, Magical Supply Chain Management. Okay, don't think I have, so it goes right. Oh, no, this is not management. This is language. Don't know why I get that confused. Okay, organization. This is management. It's been how small cracks lead to great ruin. Okay. Volume 2, you go right there. Perfect. Book of Spells, Fire Novice, Volume 6. Yep. Back to 1M. Bottom shelf on the far right one. Or left, or whatever when you want to call this here. Volume 6 goes right here. 4 Principles of the Healer's Ethics. I had that over here, didn't I? That's Volume 8, so right there. Storage Magic, Different Dimension Pocket, Volume 2. No, that might be Everyday Magic then. Which would make sense. Let's give it a try every day. Some of these, I'm not exactly sure. Yeah, it's every day. Codex of the Stealth Arts, Volume 3. Definitely is more stealth. So make our way all the way down to 1N? No. H. Stealth Arts. Volume 3 goes right there. Perfect. And we're only about our 6th of the way through. So fun. On to the next lot. Oh, there's a whole lot back here. Okay, Marriage Contract Spell, Advanced Disenchantment Required Force. Over here. Yeah, there we go. Volume 1. Licensing and Regulation of Magic Users is Management. I know that, I'm pretty sure. Volume 9 goes right here. Perfect. Technique to turn Wandering Ghosts into Servants, as it sounds, is more Necromancy. Bit of walk over here. Can we see it? And this one here? Yeah, it's Volume 3, so right there. Oh, Book of Spells, Warden Novice, Volume 6. 1M. Putting on top shelf. Shadow Mages, Shadow Cloning and Teleportation. That sounds like it's stealth. Here we go. Volume 2. Magical creatures and their spells. Sounds like monsterology. Looks like I haven't gotten any of that yet. Yep, it is. Structural Analysis Sorcerer's Equations, Volume 9, is more mathematics. Well, we can see them from the top, the sorcery mathematics, so... structural analysis, yep, right there. Introduction to Illusion Magic, Truth of the Imaginary, Volume 8. Illusion at 2... Okay. I think. 1L. Okay, I never get this done. Introduction to Illusion Magic, Grand Compendium, or Illusion, Illusion Defense, Terror Illusions, Illusion Magic. Enchantment, so this is Volume 8, so that goes right here. Magic Physiology of Therianthropy, that is more Transfiguration. Here we go. Volume 6, right there. And the Grand Encyclopedia of Magical Artifacts, 1G on the top shelf. Volume 7 goes right there. 510 organized. Nice. Next lot. Go at 10. Lexicon of Curses, Malefic Words and Their Power, Volume 3. It's back to 1C with more cursing. Lexicon of Curses, Advanced Curses, Wraith Curse, Book of Curses. Yeah, because it was a 3-1. Guild Treasury and Reward System Management. Well, it had the title being Management, so we gotta go to 2D, E, F. Guild Treasury. This one means we've gotten all the series no matter where they are. Psychology of using strong nature from a safe zone. Sounds like a pick and fight sort of thing. Alchemists. Okay, haven't gone this one down, so that's Volume 4 right here. Artist Sublime because it has no answers. I'm pretty sure I had this one over here. Yep, Volume 2. Oh, need to take it back over there for management with Guild Treasury and Reward System. Didn't realize I had both 2 of these in there at once. So, Volume 10. Over here. Seer's Journal, back to Divination of 1 on 1B. Bit of a quick walk all the way down here. Here's Volume 1. People Enchanted by Glowing Slabs, Volume 5 is yet more Otherworld. So, 2-0. From one end to the other, back and forth. This is Volume 5, so that goes right there. More Illusion Magic. So, K, 1K. No. C, D, E, F, G, H, I. 1I. Where did I have? I think I put Introduction to Illusion Magic over here. Here it is. Volume 7. Oh, goes right there. How to change drawn art into reality. Okay. I know I can do this one because I know it's down here, so I might as well do it while I'm down here. Alchemical Tools, Volume 1, so it goes right here. With 2, it's very safe and confident being able to do that. That's good. From this view, it looks like I've barely made a dent, which I haven't really. But it's making some progress. And because we're going to art, how to change drawn art into reality, Volume 10. Haven't gone this one yet, so let's plunk that down there. Perfect. Slow progress, but we're making progress here. Okay, arm and muscle synergy between body and steel, Volume 9. It's yet more warrior. Armor and muscle. Warrior's Foundation, Sign of the Axe Gods. Armor muscle, so this is Volume 9, so that goes right here. Career opportunity, graduated from Magic University, got 0 job offers. 2H. I forget what that one is. I should take a look at it. Volume 5. You go right here. Dylan Server, Lost Rites of Curse Breaking Volume 1. Back to 1C. Okay, what was 2H again? Sociology, yeah, that makes sense. So you go right here. Complete Guide to Stealth Magic Volume 3. 1H once more. And Codex, Stealth. Okay, Volume 3 goes here. Psychology, Powerlessness. Okay, we've got 2 psychology books coming up here. Powerlessness and Responsibility Shifting, Volume 3. Got 2, A, C, E, G, and I. Power shifting right here. Okay, so Volume 3 goes on this side. Instruction of Psychological Principles and Analysis, Volume 8, right here. Chronostatic Illusions, manipulating the perception of time, Volume 4. Okay. 1H again? Right, I. Perception of time, that's not this one. Not you, not you, not you. Okay, Volume 4, we haven't encountered that one yet. Okay, these are all on the second floor. So, Jurisprudence for Law Foundations of Contemporary Magical Jurisprudence, Volume 5. Take a while before we get there to that tutorial. Foundations Contemporary Magical... Oh, no, that's Grand Compendium, Codes of Truth Arts. Here we go. Volume 5 goes here. Art and Magic Circles, Definitions and Differences. Definitely sounds like art. We don't have any of that rainbow colored one, so it goes right here. Art collection, oh, I can understand. Ah, that's right, I forgot to put one there. Okay. Introduction to Magical Determinism and Spell Causality into Philosophy is Philosophy. Nope. Okay, here we go. Right there, perfect. I'm just gonna check something here. Options, game settings, display HUD, tutorial, no. Okay, it's fine. Onwards. So I'm checking nothing over there. Okay. Mentioned diverse and cross-race adventuring parties. I think I would know where everything is at some point, but we're only putting 10 books at most in there. Wait. I was right here. Volume 7 goes right there. Book of Spells, Psychokinesis. Master Volume 4, so back to 1M for Destruction Magic. Apparently this is all Destruction Magic, even though the Creation Magic is matters Destruction Magic apparently. Volume 4, Psychokinesis, right here. Mathematical Methods for Constructing Magic Circles is Math at 2D. Easily done, and then we've got some more Philosophy here. Hey, got right there. So it goes right here. Philosophy of Science and Methodology of Truth. So that is 2J. Science. I'm pretty sure I had that down. Right here. It's Volume 9. Book of Spells, Earth Novice. Then we got, looks like music. So Bard and Music. But first off, we got to start with 1M before we head over to 2D, 1D. Okay, this is Earth, Volume 2. Collection of Chanted Verses, Stats and Buffing and Nerfing. Okay, it's Volume 10, so it goes at the other end. Back to more management. Management, math, management. Okay, that works. Because they're fairly close to each other. Resource allocation volume 4 goes here. Structural analysis source equations volume 6 goes here. Administration of Magical Institutes goes right here. That's volume 9, so it goes there. Theoretical Foundations of Enchanted Music volume 2 is to 1D yet again. Bard of Music, and this is a 3-parter, so perfect. Let's continue on. Okay, Practical Necromancy Skeletal Edition. Back down to Necromancy at 1E. Skeleton Edition, I know it was... up here. Volume 9. Romance novel. Yeah, that's 2L. And it's pretty obvious that this is part of a 10-part series, considering I've got volume 10 here. I've already actually placed one of these down, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, volume 3, so you go there. Stays in the History of Magical Civilizations, volume 1. Goes down here, and that's volume down here. How to change drawn art into reality, art of 2E. Okay, volume 6. Teachings of the Great Philosophers of Magic, volume 4. 2J, and yet again for philosophy. Did I have this up here? Yes, right there. Research Adventure Party Tactics, Series 4. Oh, volume 4. Detective the Reaper, volume 8. Back to 2M. Oh yeah, it's right here. What's alchemy? Okay, these are all down the first floor again. Because we've got divination, so 1B. Well, the Abyss Tarot Book of Symbols and Intuition. This is volume 8. Books of Alchemy goes to 1N. Ultimate Secret of the Philosopher's Stone. Volume 7 goes right here. Foundations of Necromancy, we go over to 1E again. Fixation and Severance of Souls. I'm already placed this down. Yeah, up here. Volume 6. Ooh. Running around all the place is a bit tiring, but hey, making good progress. Ten. Chanting Illusions, Seduction Magic Volume 3. Oh, A, B, C. Oh, no. It's 2, 1I. Seduction. That's Art of Hypnosis, Compendium of Illusion Magic. Seduction Magic Volume 3, you go here. Oh, back to start. Okay, those next two are up on the second floor. Psychology 2E? No, F. That's 2I. Yeah. Volume 1 of this series here, Constitution of the Kingdom, Volume 2, we had that down here. Records of the Extinct and Forgotten. That's more Monsterology. And that is 1A. Extinct and Forgotten. Okay. Volume 2 over here. Spells for curing poisons and diseases. Healing magic of 1K. Yep. It's got the jewel on the back, so right here. Volume 4. Oh, that's one across. Minor repairs, practical everyday magic. Yeah, everyday magic. At 2C. Yeah, 2C. Volume 7 goes right here. Transfiguration yet again. So 1F. And then Transfiguration, you go here. Ethics of That's more philosophy. We've got 3 books, 2 are philosophy and 1 is curse breaking. Not curses. Well, technically is curse breaking. It's magic, responsibility and restraint. Okay, I haven't gotten this one yet. Cool. So last of the philosophy books of mana and willpower. None of those. This one right here. Volume 5 on that side. Seal and Sever, Lost Rights for Curse Breaking, Volume 10. Gotten quite a few of these down. Oh, we're over halfway through now. 560. Good progress. Dun 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 dun. Okay, Book of Spells. Light Adept Volume 9. Back to 1M yet again. I think it's that shelf there. Third shelf down. Light Adept Volume 9. So you go here. Everyday Magic. We've got a couple of those. But we've got a few others in between. So. Up to C yet again. Right here. Creating Infinite Hall. Creating Inescapable Illusory Spaces Volume 5. And that's one eye yet again for illusions. Do I have it? Here it is. Volume 5. Give 1 space in between. Times Alchemy, Alchemy, Art, Transmuting Food to Boop. Volume 4. It's right here. Omens and Warnings, so more Divination and 1B. Omens and Warnings. Apocalypse 7, so you get this one right here. Then we take this back up to Everyday of Tushi and Volume 4. We've already placed some of that down. Right there. Compendium of Necromancy, The Beginner's Guide, Volume 7. That is 1E again. Nope. Out Command. Necromancy. No, we haven't placed this in yet. Perfect. Okay, these are all on the next level. So, we go Psychology. Then we've got Everyday, and then we've got Management. No, this is because we've placed multiple on this one, so it goes right there. Use Magic from Around the World, Volume 6. Right there. And then all the way back over to J for Management. Attack Command of Magical Forces, Volume 3. Nope, nope, nope. Yeah. Right there. Perfect. Oh, and that leaves me perfectly in line for getting the next slot here. Ultimate Illusion, Mirror Flower, Water Moon, Volume 7, so 1 eye yet again. No. Have I placed this down yet? No. Even with Magic, Overtime Never Ends, Volume 5. So back to Sociology of 2H. Upstairs once more. Go right there. Animal Oracles, prophesying match results. So 1B yet again for Divination. All the way down to here. Animal Oracles, did I have that down here? So Volume 7 goes one more further across. Grand Compendium of Illusion Magic. 1 eye yet again for Illusion. Volume 3. Here. Right in the middle. Book of Spells, Legendary, Volume 2. Where did I place this? I don't think I've placed any of that yet. Perfect. Book of Spells, Shadow Adept, Volume 8. Perfect. Effort build confidence, and confidence leads to action, Volume 8. Magic Art of Hypnosis, Art of Illusion Defense. Or, okay. So, might as well just get this in place, because then I need to go back down there yet again for other one. So, 2i. Okay, volume 8 goes right here. Now I just need to go down another level. So, 1i yet again. Art of Illusion Defense, so it's this one. Art of Hypnosis, that one. 4 Principles of the Healer's Ethics, that was over here, so that goes right there. Perfect. See you about the next lot. Yeah, I made about halfway through here. Did I clear everything? Yes. Okay, Alchemist Field Guide, Natural Materials and Foraging Volume 10. If you can guess it, then you've probably been listening, because this is 1N. In fact, it looks like we've already got a couple in there. Should be on the bottom shelf and right here. Polygamy to Holy Magic Theory, Volume 2. Look for the spine. Should be this one up here, so it goes right there. More divination, so we take this to 1B yet again for Abyss of Tarot, which I think I kept seeing this one over here. Yep, Volume 6. Magical Creatures and Spells, Volume 10. That was a newish one I put in right here. At 1A, Arcane Detective Files is Volume 2, so that is Mystery Novels of 2M. I think it might have been... Yeah, this is 10 book series. They call them Out Dark Energy, so Otherworld 2.0, Volume 1, right here. Okay, Mastery of Mimicry Theory and Practice of Visual Imitation. You might be tempted to believe this is up, but no, this is Transfiguration. Do we have any more of these bound ones back here? Here it is, Volume 10, you go there. Chronicle of World Music of Magic, 1D once more, Volume 9, slot right in here. Oh, more Transfiguration. Detection Nullification. Madness, Therianthropy, Practical. Oh, I haven't got this one in yet. Okay, right there. Interracial Social Dynamics is yet more management. Keep going to 2H. Yep, 2F. Doesn't look like that goes anywhere here. Wait, is it not management, and is it sociology? It could be sociology from the looks of it. Yep. In that case, I was right with 2H. Yeah, it is. It's right there. Okay. Transcendental Magic Etudes of Execution. Is that music? Let's see here. Yes, it is. Everyone's Dwarvish Craftsman's Language, Volume 6. Well, that is 2O. No. R. PQ. It's 2Q because this is language. Volume 6 goes right there. Yeah. Anyway, off. So we've got something that is 1H. No. J. FHJ, Magic Circles, right here. Okay, so 2A again for Warrior, for Warrior's Foundation Between Blade and Spell, Volume 5. Right here. Volume 5 goes here. Fill the solitude of my millennium with your 90 years, Volume 2. Definitely sounds like romance. Have I actually placed this one yet? No, I haven't. A Kiss Wrought in Spells, Volume 2. This is a 10-parter. Yes, it is. The Genesis of Magic and Evolution of Civilizations, Volume 4. That goes right next to there. Guild Charter Discipline, Guild Discipline Expulsion System. Sounds like Jurisprudence. This is Volume 1. Let's put that there. Yep. Record of the Demon King's Subjugation, the Archmage's Conquest, Volume 3. Is that right there? In history, everyone does demonic the words of Covenant and Power, Volume 8. Another language. Okay. We're 600 books sorted. And we're still going. Okay, the Art of Shadow Walking. 1J. No, H. Because it's shadow and stealth and shadow. I had Art Shadow Walking up there. Books for Alchemy, Herbology of the Fae Folk. Right here. Easy Math, Magic Representation Theory for a 3-year-old, Volume 5. Why is that a whole 10-part series? Yeah, could be some intricacies, but it's what it is. Actually, right there. People Enchanted by Glowing Slabs, back to 2-0 for more Otherworldly, and it's on the bottom shelf. Right here. Foundations of Metaphysics, Volume 9. Wait, didn't I have this over here? There you go. Magic Ring That Steals Reason, 1G, down there. Volume 1. This is only a 3-parter, so let's put this over here. Okay, mind reading, detecting lies through facial expressions and gestures. That sounds like psychology. And the red also makes me lean towards that. So 2K. 2I. Mind reading. Okay, Volume 9, let's put that there. Perfect. Mana Currency Systems and the Evolutions, right next door at 2G with Economics. Volume 2, right here. Techniques for returning a drawing to a previous step, Volume 2. Don't think I've got any of these ones in. No. So back in Art, Volume 2 goes here. Warrior's Creed, only cows become long-range mages, back to 1A. I put these. Volume 10, right there. Okay. Let's get the next lot. Oh, we have made some decent progress here. Around the corner. Oh, there's surprisingly few there. Cursed Workplaces of the Magicless World, Volume 9. So back to Otherworld. Up here. The Agent's Notes of the Party Chronicler, Volume 1. It's 5-parter, Teaching the Great Philosophers of Magic, Volume 5. Up here. Ecological Pyramid of Monsters, Volume 7 is back down to 1A. Quick jaunt down this way. Ecological Pyramid of Monsters, Volume 7, right here. Lexicon of Curses, Malefic Words and Their Power, Volume 2. Right there. Practical Necromancy Skeletal System, so 1E. Throw that there. Introduction to Psychological Principles and Analysis, Volume 10. Back to 2I for Psychology. Quick walk over. Yep, this one right there. Monsters Field Notes, Beastmaster's Journey, Volume 8. 1A yet again for Monsterology. Monsters Notes. Volume 8. Drawing moving characters, beginner level volume 3. Well, we go to 2E yet again for this one, and we've already placed one in right here. And complete guide to stealth magic volume 6. That is 1H for stealth and whatever. Stealth magic. Codex of the Stealth Arts complete guide to stealth magic volume 6 goes right here. Okay. 620, making decent progress here. This top level is starting to look in decentish shape. Influence of short-lived creatures on long-lived species. Volume 6, that has to be right here for sociology. Sits for nurturing and promotions in guilds. Here we go. Volume 1. Book of Spells, Forest Creation. Expert Volume 2, so we gotta go back down to 1M yet again. Destruction Magic. Yeah, there's quite a few that are actually just creation. Right there. Supreme Creed, Naked Warrior, Volume 6. 2A. Definitely interesting binding here. Like 3 stabs for it. No. Nope. Nope. Okay, haven't placed that down yet. Right there. Oculus for the Heavens, Omens and Mornings, Volume 1 to 1B yet again for Divination. What's the Heavens? Right here, this is Volume 1. Dungeon of the Abyss, Volume 10 is 2P for Dungeons. Volume 10, so... Ice... No, that's a different one. It's one above it. So it should go right here. Nope. It goes right here. Process sublimating brain fragments into works, Volume 10. We've already got some of this down, so... You go right there. That is 2E. We go to 2G for Magic Arcane Resource Evaluations. So Volume 5 wasn't taking that. Reducing Metamorphosis Time, How to Minimize Vulnerability, Volume 7. Yet more Transfiguration at 1F. Nope. 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 Here we go. Volume 7. Pictorial Guide to the Ecology of Monsters, Volume 7. Place any of these down right here, so you go right there. Perfect. I might have enough time to do one more. Now we're fine. So I think it's a good spot to call it the end of the episode here. We've made some good progress on this. So that I'm just going to call it the end of the episode here. If you liked what you see, then you can always comment, like, or subscribe down below. It very much helps out with all the statistics and everything on YouTube. And other than that, hope you have one today and catch you all next time. See ya.